And it was still a combination of ear, nose, and throat and eye. And then all of a sudden, there came a bunch of doctors like Cherry Garcia, and then they said they want to separate ear, nose, and throat from ophthalmology.
Was that a big issue for Dr. Adel, for the Opta people?
Huh?
Was that a big issue for the Opta people when
Oh
they
yeah,
tried to
it
separate?
was. As a matter of fact, there were more ophthalmologists than otolaryngologists. But because my training was otolaryngologist, so I was invited by Dr. Enriquez. Actually, I don't even know Dr. Enriquez. He just introduced himself from your ear, nose, and throat. I was brought in by Dr. Onshaco, the young Onshaco, and then so I met all of them, and they're mostly from UP and from Jose Reyes, mostly from UP. That's where I met Caparas, Manny was a big man during the time. He was known for allergy. During this time, we were not as academic as now. You know what I mean? We just had our practice. You know what I mean?
But did you have regular meetings?
Well, we have meetings once in a while. We meet each other. We talk to each other. We have just a few. We're just a handful. You know, nobody think of giving what do you call this? Mga lectures and everything. There's no such thing during the time. Minsan dyan sa Manila Medical Center, venue namin yun.
Siguro about 20 during the
mga 20.
mga
20 lang.
mga 1960s, mga 65, mga 20 lang. And then
Anong 20s? Noong 1965, siguro mga 20 nga.
mga 20 lang. We started at Midland at the back of PGH, Midland Hotel. And then after that, after many years, dito sa plaza, dito sa Adriatico.
Adriatico. Kape Adriatico.
Cafe Adriatico.
Sikat nung araw yung Kape Adriatico, ba?
Yeah.
Pinaka-sosyal na.
Yes. They have the same problem of like separating eye from ear, nose, and throat. That's number one. After that was accomplished, we have the problem of making head and neck as our subspecialty, which the surgeons feel should belong to them. And of course, coupled with that is the problem of plastic surgery that the section of plastic surgery of the department of surgery, whether PGH or whatever it is, feel that should be also an area where we should go to.
That was difficult at the start of the program because yung nga sabi ko, the budget is different. We have higher budget for the department we separated from ophthalmology. Ophthalmology and then ear, nose, and throat. Magiging dalawa yung gastos nila. So that's difficulty during that time. But eventually, we were able to separate it. Pure ENT ka lang, pure ophthalmology ka lang.
Well, there were people who were ahead of us, older people, older officers of the department who initiated all of this movement. Dr. Cherry Garcia, Enriquez. They were famous because they came from the States, so they have what we call a stronger personality to push this through. But then it was left to us, the younger officers, to see to it that the gains were not lost, and most probably we add to that gains. And so we think we have done that kind of thing. So much so that head and neck now is considered to be a very strong subspecialty of otolaryngology. Problem of martial law, the problem of not being caught late at night, yung mga kasi bawal pa naman ang medyo abutan ka sa gabi na
Yung curfew hours.
That is also a problem.
That was a problem, correct. Pero kumuha kami ng what you call that pass at night to go to the hospital. When I was applying for the CRAMI, tinanong ako, bakit ka kumuhingi nitong passes? Magbabalot ka ba? That's the exact question that they asked me. Sabi ko, no, I'm a doctor. Because sometimes I used to see emergency cases in the hospital, so I have to go. Sabi ko, sabi, bakit ba tinatanong mo yan? Kasi yung mga kumukuha lang dito ay mga magbabalot eh.
I was president during Marcelo. So, being UP, being PGH, we try to get our members of the specialty to get involved with the current situation, political speaking. Yeah. So that's why we have these people who are seniors now in the specialty. When they were younger, they went to the streets and demonstrated.
Wala pa tayong office noon.
Yeah. If you're president, ang opisina mo, dito kung saan ka nanggaling. Kung saan ka nandun. Hindi ba ganun, padre?
Oo.
Papalis ko. Hindi, opisina ay dito sa PGH. Ikaw ba ganun din?
Oo. Nung time ko, di doon sa aking office, minsan doon kami tinatawag ko lang yung secretary doon, yung gagawin namin. But later on, we moved to UST. Nagkaroon kami ng small space then given by UST because of Dr. Llamas and Dr. I think it was just a big meeting at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because we cannot afford a big convention like that.
Yes. But yeah, ganun, para pang ganun nga. If you remember it right, sa Midland also we have that, but essentially
Usually Manila
sa yeah, but sa PGH ginagawa din lahat namin ginagawa.
And then we let the residents present their cases, yung mga interesting cases. Sometimes the instrument innovation, mga invention na bagong instrument, and may mga research din, mga ganun sometimes.
In fact, because there were not that many residents, the participation of the consultants were strong.
Correct, yeah.
Stronger. Because of konti residents.
Lagi kaming nandoon.
The EDSA revolution was, kailan ngayon?
1986.
86. That was
1986.
That was a big thing because we participated there very, very much.
EDSA yan eh.
EDSA. That was a big thing.
Lahat involved during those time. Nagmamarcha kami sa EDSA, baka akala mo.
Yes. And so Cory was campaigning to become president. We got involved too.
The first big outside conference, outside means Metro Manila, is in Baguio. That was the famous Nevada Hotel, which after 1 week collapsed in the earthquake. Give formal organization to provincial chapters. I initiated that kasi nandun na sa probinsya. We noted that well-attended yung Baguio So, provincial people suggested to me, why don't we start provincial chapters? So we did. My time also. When we inaugurated the presidency, the new, the induction of officers, Dr. Sarmiento is the ENT of San Miguel Brewery. Correct. So she offered her services, basically putting it in the newspaper. Wow, that's something. Okay? This is one page. And the name of the society is Philippine Society of Otolaryngology-Head and Neck Surgery Incorporated. Then Dr. Lim, Manny Lim, who is the Secretary of Philippine Board, gusto nila, kasama rin sila. He approached me, clinic natin. Sabi, pwede ba isama mo kami? Kanya natin, hindi nakita na ako na sumunod sila. Philippine Board, in-sponsor din. Philippine Board of Otolaryngology-Head and Neck Surgery. That irritated the Philippine College of Surgeons. We have no right now to use the suffix head and neck. Kalit sila. Philippine College of Surgeons, malaki yun eh. Nagalit na, nag-meeting na sila. Hinarap kami.
Sino pala talaga siya nagsimula yan?
Correct. Ganyan na ganyan. Galit na galit sila. A scientific meeting sponsored by different hospitals.
Inter-hospital.
Grand round. I started that. So, yan, very important. Because even though a training program is adequate according to the rulings of the board, still, hindi mo may compare sa more extensive experience from other bigger institutions. So the idea is to share ideas how to solve problems, especially among trainees, residents. Natuloy yan hanggang ngayon.